Hi, I am Kaliyappan, Assistant Professor of Physics from AV's College of Arts and Science. Now we are going to discuss about crystal structure. First of all, we are introduced about what is three types of matters. The matters divided into three categories. First one is solid, second one is liquid, and last one is a gas. We are going to focus on a main thing of solid materials. The solid materials divided into two categories. First one is a crystal and the second one is a amorphous. We are only discussed about crystal materials. The crystal materials divided into some categories. First one is a there are basically into a 7 types of crystals: cubic structure, monoclinic, triclinic, heterogonal, tetragonal, and hexagonal. Uh, these structures are arrived in some parameters present in crystal nature. These parameters was first one is a unit cell lattice point and crystal angle and crystal axis. Uh, cubic structure. Cubic structure is one of the first crystal structure of some materials. The cubic structure is divided into 3 Brevis lattices. The first lattice is a simple cubic, second one is a body centered, third one is a face centered. The atoms arrangement is something they are different into 1, 2, and 1. First one, the SE structure is the corner atoms only present in some structure is called simple cubic. And the second one is a body centered cubic structure. This is the overall into a center of some atoms to include as a some sphere. This is a body centered cubic. And last one is a face center. Each corner has a one atom and centered into a 6 faces. 6 faces arrived into a some center point as a one atom. This is present in face centered cubic. How many atoms and cells are arrived in a crystal structure? The corner atoms has a 1 by 8 atoms inside in the cubic. 1 by 8 means the 8 corners, each atom present in a corners. And a body centered atom is entirely within a cubic structure, broadly into a center of one atom. A face centered atom has a 1 by 2 atoms inside the cubic structure. This is cubic crystal structures. Simple cubic, body centered cubic, and last one is a face centered cubic. This is a atom and cell included in a 3 types of cubic crystal structures. First one is a SC, 8 into 1 by 8 equal to 1 atom per cell. The cell as a divided into 8, and BCC structure divided into 2 atoms per cell. The cells are divided into one atom is divided into 8, and another one is a 1 atom completed. And the next one is a FCC. This is divided into 4 atoms per cell. And this is a atomic radius. What is mean by atomic radius? The atom one to the another atom, some distance making. Radius means diameter divided into 2. A equal to some space equal to 2 into radius. A is edge of a cell and R is the radius of the atom. This is the radius of atom formula. And the next one is a atomic radius. This is cubic structure for atomic radius. This is one atom and center of atom and last one of the atom. This is included as a some distance making. The center point, the origin point to another atom origin point and another atom origin point to next one atom point. This is root of 3 into A equal to 4R. This is a FCC structure. The radius for some different angles. There are present in a corner atoms, 4 atoms and centered atoms. This is radius for A equal to 4R. What is mean by volume? Volume of crystal structures. This is the fracking fraction to involved as a crystal structure. What is mean by fracking fraction? Fracking fraction equal to volume of the unit cell, volume of the present in unit cell divided by into total volume of the unit cell present in a crystal. This is packing fraction. Uh, R is usually expressed in a picometer. The radius was 10 to the power of 12 meter. This is originate as a cubic structure only. Volume cubic structure equal to a cube, and your best bet is to convert it into meter to micrometer. This is present in here, and last one is a millimeter. Conversion factors. What are the conversion factors present in cubic structure? L, D, F, M, V, and 1m cube and 1L. L means the length of the atom, 6.02 into 10 power 23 atoms per mole. Mole means the molarity, weight, and some distance. D equal to dimension. The dimension is a kilogram per millimeter square. And FM means the phase modulation. Phase modulation, some gram per mole. And V is a volume equal to ml divided by cell, and 1 meter cube equal to 1000 L. 1 L equal to 1000 ml. Tasks. What are these tasks present in a crystal structure? What is the crystal structure? First of all, crystal defined as a some definitions are going there. One definition is the periodical arrangement of atoms present in a molecule, that's called crystal. This is a crystal structure. And what is the radius of the atom? The radius, one atom is generally as a circular pattern. Circular pattern originate as a center point to radius. Center point to circular radiation is called as a R, mentioned to R. This is called as a radius. And what is the volume of the unit cell? The unit cell, the volume equal to packing fraction. And next one is what is the density? Density is a number of atoms present in a molecule, that's called a density. What is the crystal structure? Find atoms and cells. This is present in atoms and cells, that's called a crystal structure. What is the radius? Find R, or D divided by 2 equal to R. What is the volume of the unit cell? Find A cube. A cube means volume of the cubic structure, that's formula as a cube. And what is the density? Density means the find gram and milligram. Example for what is the crystal structure? Find example for crystal structure naturally into some present the NaCl and diamond and etc. And another one is the manganese has a density of 7.4 gram per ml. To the length of the unit cell is a 291 picometer. And example for what is the radius of the atom? Find R. The chromium has a BCC structure and a density of 7.19 program ml. And what is the volume of the unit cell? The volume has a unit for A cube. A cube is a cubic structure, some volume. The copper has a FCC structure and a density of 8.96 G by ml. And what is the density? Find gram and ml. The strontium has a BCC structure and R equal to 21 picometer. And what is the crystal structure? The nickel has a some crystal structure making. Nickel has a density of 8.9 G divided by ml. Its atomic radius is 125 picometer. And finally, about that, the crystal structures based on a unit cell density and three-dimensional geometrical some values. Unit cell, what is mean by unit cell? The diagrammatical some representation of some small portion of a unit that present in a molecule, that's called a one unit cell. This unit cell present in one atom but occupied as a small portion. This is a unit cell process. This unit cell present in a some angles to present. These angles are divided into alpha, beta, gamma. This is the three-dimensional but converted into a one origin points. Density means the packing fraction. The atoms present in a one to another bonding some distance making. This distance converted into a density of this molecule. This molecule in a crystal positions. And three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional means the along to the origin to some axis. This along as a alpha, beta and gamma. This is a crystal axis basically. But the three-dimensional array, the example for a 3D images. The 3D images divided into some categories. There are the degrees of freedom to present in a some molecules. This degrees of freedom present to some variable distance. This distance making as a 3D dimension. 3D dimension, the example for a cubic structure. Thank you.